Hey, you got me. I am DJ Strick, and I am so happy to be right here with you again for another Streamers Hub. I have a great show for you today. So, if you're coming in, whether you're watching this live or in the replay, please do me a favor. Let me know where you're watching this from, like what state you're from or what country you're from. And also click the like button if I just so happen to say something that you can agree with or that you learned from today. So, I have a great one for you. So, we're going to be talking about some of the tools that you could actually use in OneStream Live, like which tool that we have, because we're now an all-in-one solution for you with the beta of the studio going on. Like basically, OneStream Live could do it all. So let's talk about the tools and let's figure out which tool is best for you. So how I'm going to do this today, I'm actually going to go through some slide decks here talking about the different parts. And I'm going to start with the studio, guys. So check me out here. You know how I like to do it. So let me actually show my screen here. I'm going to share that with you. And I'm going to go over to the right side. And I also want to add the Streamers Hub logo here and a couple of banners because I don't have a ticker going. But why not have a ticker going when you're live, right? Let me show that down at the bottom. Yes, we are live. I love how simple this is. I'm to the right where I like to be when I'm actually doing my tutorials here. That being said, we're going to look at the OneStream Studio, pre-recorded streaming, and RTMP source streaming. All right, so I've done a little bit of research, making sure I got all the pieces to the puzzle together to be able to help you. That being said, the first thing I want to talk about, you see it on the screen, is the studio. Let's just go through what the studio is. Now, I'm actually live in the studio right now, and I'm able to do so many things like overlays, intervals. I actually started with what we call an interval, which is the countdown. It's all loaded into the studio, and all I have to do is press play, and it starts to play. I have a ending screen as well. So when I want to play my ending screen at the end of this today, all I have to do is click a button and it's actually inside of the system. I made it so I could actually load it with inside of the studio to play it later. We have screen sharing. I'm doing that right now. You can actually see me share my screen. Media sharing. So if you have any other media that you want to share, a little short video inside of the studio. You can schedule live streams. You can do Snapchat filters. All right. So really, really cool stuff. You can actually multi-stream this and invite guests. So there's so many things that you can do inside of the studio. Whether you've seen other companies do the same thing, right now, OneStream Live Studio gives you the ability to go live with no other software. Okay, all you need is to log into OneStream Live. You can go in and you could do exactly what I'm doing right now and do tutorials. You can actually do like I'm doing slides. I have a different setup right now. You can change how it actually looks. All this is done inside of OneStream Studio. All right. I just so happen to like this particular slide when I'm actually the way this template looks when I'm presenting slides. Again, this is all being done. My logo's at the top for the custom banners that you can have. That's the studio. The ticker at the bottom, that's the studio. And I also have a banner here that I can add. Let me see if I get the right one. If you like what you're seeing here, you can always use I didn't type that right. Then am I just now seeing that? Streamers Hub 20. So spell it right, not like me, but spell it right, and you're able to get 20% off if you're choosing to use OneStream Live or if you're ready to upgrade. Okay. That is cool. These are just things that you could do inside of OneStream Live. All right. So as I talk about the studio, so if you're someone that is looking to go live, whether you are doing an interview show like I like to do, whether you're doing tutorials like I'm doing now, whether you have a product that you want to sell and showcase your product, all you have to do is go inside of the studio and you can go live up to 40 different social media sites or anywhere you want to go with the studio. And that's in beta. but we are still working out some of the kinks so it could go live to everyone. But if you like to try it in beta, you can do that. All you need to do is go inside of the dashboard, and where it says Studio in beta, you can say, I would like to request to be a part of the beta group, and you could get it. It is really that simple. Now, I have gotten used to it as we've gone through the beta. The programming team has done an excellent job of making sure this product is what it says that it is. All right. So we've had some issues and they've worked through everything, just like any other new software. We needed the beta testers to see where the errors may be. And we want to thank all of the people that have joined to be a part of the beta. Is because of you guys working through some of the kinks on this that has really, really helped us bring the studio to what it is. So thank OneStream Live for what they're doing, and definitely thank the all of the beta testers to making it work right. When I say them making it work right, I'm really talking about the mistakes and helping us to troubleshoot and see where the mistakes are so OneStream Live can fix them. It is really cool when we can work together as a team to make this software the very best. Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about, that's the studio. Now I want to go to the next tool that we have that you can actually use. And it is for everyone that's doing pre-recorded streaming. Oh, and there's so much that you can do in pre-recorded streaming. So basically everything you can do in the studio, you can actually use to pre-record. All right. Let me just make that known. Everything that you can do in the studio, you can just record it to have it played later. It is really that simple. All right. So there's you can schedule it out. You can get insight and analytics to it. No software installation is required, and you can multi-stream that pre-recorded video just like you can stream it live. So any platform you want to stream it to, up to social, 40 plus social media sites that you can multicast to. Okay, guys, and you can even put it in a playlist for streaming. So what does that mean? Basically, what that means is if you have a pre-recorded video, you don't just have to play it once. You can play it multiple times. You can add it into a playlist. You can say, I want to play at this time, and then I wanted to replay at another time. And you can just schedule out the pre-recorded video. I love the fact that this is a option because it just opens up so many opportunities for you to be seen. If you think that just because you say, hey, I have this video that's going to play at 6 o'clock, that you're going to meet all of your audience at 6 o'clock, that's not going to happen. That's why people watch it and replay, or you can actually replay it again for them like it is live and capture all that attention that a live video will give you. That's what pre-recorded video, that's how it helps. Okay. Now, the studio, you can actually record in the studio. You can actually record inside of OneStream Live, just like we used to do it. All right. If you got a camera that you can get in and you just want to record a video, you can do that inside of OneStream Live. The studio gives you a little bit more features, more things that you can do. Now, in the live, it's just capturing the camera. That's where we started. But with the studio, it is so much more robust what you can do. But it's still, it could be live, or in the studio, you can record it. And it looks just like it's live. I like the fact that we have all of these features. So we talked about two tools so far right now. So the first tool being the studio. Okay, and gives you all the opportunity to do custom branding, all the opportunity to do banners, overlays, background, music, media, other media that you can add to your video, intros, outros, all of that could be done in the studio. And then you can actually go live in the studio or record it like it is live. And that's where we are now, pre-recorded streaming. So with OneStream Live, you can actually set that pre-recorded video up to go up anytime to anywhere you want it to go, any social media platform, Facebook, YouTube, the like. Okay, that's the way it is going right now. So the next tool that I want to talk about, this one is for people that may be a little bit more advanced. Okay, so it is the RTMP. So this gives you an opportunity to connect to things like OBS, Zoom, Wirecast, things like that, where you want to be able to send those messages through OneStream Live and then actually multicast through OneStream. Okay. So it's not the studio. This is the other. This is opportunity to use other platforms to come into OneStream Live and then send it out. This is the options that you have with all the tools. All right. So first thing you want to do is get your streaming key, your RTMP, and then from there you set up your external streaming software, whatever the software is. Again, OBS, Zoom, Wirecast, all of that stuff, and then you'll select the multiple streaming destinations that you have, and you can stream from those other platforms through OneStream. I'm telling you, there's so many opportunities in what we are doing here. And you just have so many chances to do so many things. But I want to take it just a little step further. Okay. Let me take it a step further. Options that you have that OneStream came out with just this past year. It's called Live Spaces. Create, build, and manage your live space. So basically, you can go not to just all of these other social media platforms, but to your own web page. You can have like your own destination that you can send people to that could have basically a password protected and all. So you could have, again, through OneStream Live, you can actually post whatever you want to post, whether it's live, whether it's pre-recorded. You could go to Live Spaces and it is your own destination. So you don't have to worry about YouTube, Facebook, and the like. You have a link that you could then send to any of your audience and say, "Hey, I'm going live at this location at this time. Click this link, and I will be there with our presentation." There's so many use cases for that. All right. Today we're discussing what is the best tool, and I'm giving you all of the tools that OneStream Live now has to offer you and how it works. And all you have to do is decide, hey, how do I want to use these live spaces? Am I at a point now with my audience that I can just send a message out with a link saying this is where I'm going to be and they will follow me? Live spaces gives you an opportunity to do whatever it is that you want to do because you will not be under Facebook laws or rules. I'm not saying laws, but rules. You can have your own rules because it's your own space. All right, they're following you through a link that now you have free reign with your audience to do whatever you want to do. All right. I like that option. All right. I want you to hear me. I like that particular option with live spaces. So let me be sure that I talk about all of this today so that everybody gets it. And this is a very quick description of all those things that you need to know about, whether it's live spaces, whether I want to go back here. Let me go back so everybody can see what I'm talking about. The OneStream Studio, which is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal tool that OneStream has come up with, still in beta, but I promise you, this is a phenomenal tool. Okay. So if you are using OneStream Studio, you can actually go live or use pre recorded stuff, interviews, right? Um, what else I want to say? If I like to do interview type stuff, and I'm repeating myself on this, but I really want you to get exactly what the studio could do. If you have a product and you want to showcase your product, you could do that in the studio. If you want to have guests, oh my goodness, you can get up to 14 guests inside of your stream. Listen, guys, that is a cool option to have small business meetings up to 14 small business meetings that you could do, small meetings with the team, small meetings with clients. If you're someone, you don't have 20 clients, you got 10 clients, bring them all in at one time. And you can actually record it to play it later or to use it for material for whatever reason that you may have. So you're coaching them all at one time. You're recording that through the OneStream Studio, and then you're able to take excerpts from that to post on your reels to talk about your business. And it's all inside of OneStream Studio. Okay. Like these are things that can happen for you if you are creative and open your mind to all the stuff that you have. It could be anything. There's so many things that you could do with this. It's just phenomenal. Even if you're mobile and you have a good enough internet system to be able to get good Wi-Fi and can connect your browser, guess what? You still have the ability to use this with whatever computer you're using, PC or Mac. Like it is so cool. So the next thing I want to talk about again, pre-recorded. So the pre-recorded part of the studio is just another feature of it. What is best for you? You have to decide off of the type of work you want to do. All right. If you're not a live streamer and you want to be sure everything is edited to the T, everything is in the right place. I want to put B-roll on this. I want to be sure the graphics are just right the way I want to, and I want to customize them my own way. Like all of this is an opportunity you can have with pre-recorded video and then load it up through OneStream Studio. Schedule it through OneStream Live. Like all of that is available, and then of course you can go to OBS through OneStream. You can actually go through Zoom through OneStream. All of this is available to you. So let me ask you this question: what questions that you have about this? Okay, I think I've done a great job of explaining everything that you have. But if you have questions, all you have to do is put it in the chat. I will be sure to answer your questions because it's important that you find the right solution for what it is that you are doing. Because now, with the beta of the studio, OneStream Live has it all for you. Okay, so it is a all-in-one solution for whatever your needs may be. I may have missed an example that is right down the line for what you do. But if you are a business owner, whether you are a service provider and you're teaching people, like the plumber that's on YouTube, that's did $1 million in business and made another $1 million in YouTube. If you can teach people, basically his model was, I'm gonna show the guys that like to do it themselves how to do it. But in turn, he was getting phone calls because once you explain what I needed to do, guess what? I would rather you do that and do it right than me messing it up. So he made money on his business, but there were people, millions of people all over the world still watching his how-to videos. You may be that service provider that can explain and have a YouTube channel like his and do very well. You may have a product that you're selling and you're posting about that product. Again, I liked interview style videos and live streams where I actually have guests on my show and I interview the guests, ask them questions, and promote their business. And I could do that whether it's live streaming or pre-recorded. All of these things are available to you now through OneStream Live. Now, of course, in the past, you have to use other systems to be able to get cameras in, and then you can distribute it. Or where we started with just pre-recorded video, and now it has just exploded with this beta of the studio. We don't want you to miss out. You're not a part of the beta group now. You can. All you have to do is go through your dashboard and OneStream Live and say, I want to be part of the beta group, and they'll send you the information to get started. And in just a little bit, it's going to open up for everybody to be able to use the studio based off the subscription that you have with OneStream Live. Guys, we are on the cusp of a real software revolution with OneStream Live. Don't miss out. Find out ways that you can use this system to best suit your needs, whether it's pre-recorded, whether it's using the studio, whether it's customs, RTMPs, all of that is available for you. Okay, I know I talked a lot today, but I just wanted to come on and be able to help you just a little bit about the different tools that we have. And all you need to do now is pick the best one for you. So I told you guys I had the intro. You saw that. And now I'm going to play my outro again. So let me come over here to intervals and see if I can find this outro that I can actually play because I think it's really cool. I think I found it. Hey, see you next Monday, the Streamers Hub, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on OneStream Live. Hey, this is DJ Strick, and I've had an awesome time with you today. Thank you for watching another edition of the Streamers Hub, right here on One.